Yo, boom. The king goes
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am the Vix Goddess, and it's February 22 right now, and I am going to go back in past data in the past to show you how you can understand market structure and how to really enter the market. All right, so I hope you guys pay attention and just don't overthink anything. All right, whatever you see I'm doing now, that's what you're supposed to be trusting in. All right, and you guys can go ahead as well and like back test as many synthetic indices as you wish. Okay, but I am going to analyze this move right here. This move. This is a move that I'm going to be analyzing and like showing you how you could have take advantage of it. Okay, and then I'm going to go to another pair again and see if I can find another example. Um, okay, so this is VIX 10, right? So I want you to look at the chart right now. Look at the chart, and we're on the daily time frame. When you're on the daily time frame, we're trying to identify the higher moves, the bigger move, the bigger pushes. The bigger pushes are our highs and our lows. And those are the only thing that we're going to pay attention to when we're on the daily time frame. All right. So check this out. This is a low right here, right? This area here would be considered a high. All right. As a matter of fact, let me go back a little further. All right. Look. So this would have been a high. This would have been a low. This would have been a high. This would have been a low. This should have been a high. This should have been a low. This should have been a high. This should have been a low. High, low. All right. So these are lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. All right. Remember, this is a lower high and a lower low. And as we can see, price was definitely in a downtrend. All right. And what happened? Price broke above this high right here. And when price break a high, what happens is that it means that it's going to change the direction that it was going into. All right, so this is what happened. All right, and then this is what happened. So price broke this lower high, right? And when price break it, as we say, we know that we're changing direction. So the market is going to start buying. Okay, so what we should always make note of and remember is that whenever we get an impulsive move, we're going to always get a pullback. All right, so in the case where price broke this high, this lower high, and it created this impulse move, it's creating a higher high, right? So what is going to happen is that price is going to retest. So it's going to come anywhere within this region. It can come anywhere up here, but it's going to do a pullback so that it can continue to push to the upside. All right. And that is what happened in this case. As I said, this was our lower high. This would have been our low. And we got a lower low, but no, we got a lower high. Now let me zoom in on the chart. Okay. I'm sure when you look at this, you guys are going to be like, oh, this is a high. This is a low. This is a high. This is low. This is a high. This is a low. High, low, high, low. I mean, you can look at it like that. But these are higher highs and higher lows on the 4 hour time frame. And let me show you. Okay, you see that? All right. So this is how we analyze the daily chart. Remember I say we're on the daily. So the bigger push is the pushes that we're really looking on. So let me identify the highs and show you guys. All right, so as I say, that was a whatever. Created a higher high, created a higher low. This was a low, and a low has been formed. This low is higher than this one, and that is why it's called a higher low. There are a lot of videos on YouTube. All right. So how are you going to recognize when price break this daily time frame? Is when price break this area, and this is when price break or high. This is our next high. So this is our high, this is our low, that is our high. And as you can see, this is our low, and we have like a double bottom right down there. All right. So I'm going to just show you how you could have into the market on this one. All right. So as I said, when price break a high, we are going to always anticipate a pullback. This area, we want to protect this area. As long as price remains above this zone right here, we're good to go. We're considering to buy. Now, this should have been our pullback. All right. So what is going to happen is that when the market is pulling back, like when you get a break of a higher high or a lower lower, whatever on the daily time frame, and you're expecting a pullback, what you're going to do is that you're going to go on the 4 hour time frame, because what you want to see, you want to see a trend on the 4 hour. All right. So in this case, we know that the market is going to pull back. So we're looking to see a downward trend. We're looking to see this high, we're looking to see a low being broken. And we have a lower high and our lower low, lower low, and our lower high. All right. So this is what we want to see. We want to see a downtrend. All right. What you can do is you can connect your trend line to two major highs in the market, as long as you can really identify it. Sometimes when you go in the market has not yet created the highs, so you just have to be patient. All right. So in this case, say we put the trend line like this, and it's touching this high right here and this high right here. Look what happened. We got a touch right here, but price broke out. So that is now signaling to me that the market is no longer going to sell. It's going to start transitioning and positioning itself to continue to go up. All right. So what I am going to do is, you see this push right here. I'm going to wait. I can wait until the market break above my trend line. All right. And I can wait on a pullback. In most cases, yes, don't see any pullback. In most cases, when the market breaks, it depends on what it breaks. Maybe if it breaks a higher or so, it will probably push to the upside straight without doing these kind of pullback back to a trend line or back to some whatever is here. All right. So that and that. Now, if you don't want to use a trend line, or even if you're using a trend line, you should also be using price action as well. All right. So this is what you're going to see now. So we know that we get a break of our trend line now, right? So we know, so we're going to position ourselves to buy. What we can do is go on our 1 hour time frame, and we're going to identify our highs and our lows on that push. So we're identifying highs and lows on this push right here. All right. I hope you guys are understanding. And hey, just click the subscribe button right now. All right, if you really want me to continue to make these simple videos for you so that you can start making some money, just click on the subscribe button. That will motivate me to really just post some videos when I'm free. Because at least I will see that people are watching the videos and interacting. So this is a push that we're going to be analyzing. All right, check this out. We're always going to be patient, you know, always going to be patient. So we realize that we have a high here, and this was a low, and price has broken this low. It probably haven't broken this low as yet right here. This is just like an equal low then, so maybe we could say this is our new low, or better yet, this is our new low, this is our lower high, this is our lower low, and this is our lower high right there. And remember, we're on the 1 hour time frame now. So each time the market is pulling back, we go from we go from daily to the 4 hour to the 1 hour and then to the 15 minutes. All right. So guess what now? All right, where am I? So this would have been our high on the daily, right? And what happens after a high is broken? We always get a pullback. Where is that pullback? This is the pullback right here. So pullback here. So this is the move that we are going to be analyzing now on the 15 minutes time frame. All right, let's go on the 15 minutes time frame. Oh, I'm not seeing anything. All right, let me go back on. I wonder if I could do 30 minutes. All right, yeah. So let me do 30 minutes. So where am I? Yeah. So look at this push. I think this is a push, right? It would have been better on the 15 minutes, but whatever. We can still analyze it. So, we have our high, we have two equal highs, and we realize that this was a low, right? What we want is you want this high to be broken. Remember, we're on the 15 minutes. We want to break this high, guys. All right, we want to break up that high. And what's going to happen? The break of this high, when you see price break it, you can just enter aggressively right here. And you put your stop loss. In this case, in this case, the real area to put your stop loss would have been below this area. But it's definitely it's ridiculous to have such a huge stop loss. So it's either you're going to decide if you're going to take the trade or not. All right. But say you take the trade, right? And say if you want a 15 minutes, I think you probably could find like a structure. Who knows? Maybe on the 15 minutes, say this would have been a structure. Where? So this would have been like a low. All right. And so we put our stop loss right here. What we can aim for, guys, is a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Just like that. Just like that. And we could come out of the market right there. All right. That's how you would have entered the market. Now let me go on a higher time frame. Let me see if I can spot some more moves. All right. So check this out. If you are like me and you see this move happen, if you're like me, you could hold the trade up to this area right here, up to this high. Because remember, on the daily time frame, it was just a pullback. All right. On the daily time frame, this was just a pullback, and we all know that whenever price is pulling back, we can always exit the market at the previous high. So if you're like me, you could have hold the trade and hold it to this high right up here, the daily high. Okay. Oh boy, I feel like this video is long. I never want it to be so long. Never want this video to be so long. So as I said, guys, the rightful place where your stop loss would have to be placed is somewhere right below here, right? If you really want to hold it for long. So the longer you hold the trade is, the longer you're going to have your stop loss. All right, so check this out. If you do this, and we could meet it right up here. But if you don't want to be greedy and your account probably can't manage in pull downs, in which these having to make our account do these pull downs is ridiculous and we should try to avoid it. But once you trust the strategy that you're using and you believe in it, anything is possible. All right, so this would have been a way where you can enter the market. And guys, you guys can always replay this video. I was going to do another synthetic index, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make another video with this semi analysis. All right, so I hope you guys like this video and subscribe. See you again in the next video, and I hope you guys understand it.
Yo!